Ugh. Ugh. It feels like it's getting harder to wake up every cycle. Maybe that has something to do with the fact that I've died over a dozen times. That's actually a pretty scary thought. What happens if I die too many times and I don't end up waking from this cycle? I don't want my adventure to end now. There's still so many things left to discover. And I want to find a way to break this cycle safely. Maybe save my people. Or at the very least, save the knowledge that I've discovered throughout my adventure. Oh well. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, I need to get back to the Ember Twins. Because I know for a fact there is no way I am ever, ever going back to the Dark Bramble. Never. Alright, well, remembering what Shirt said, they said that there was a Nomai settlement on the Ember Twin, so maybe I should go and try and discover that. There was the mural that pointed out that a Nomai escape pod did land there, so maybe I could start my search from there. Alright, let's see. Calibrate to the stress beacon. Oh, and there's the quantum moon. Paying the twins a visit, as it usually does. There's that thing that's still orbiting the sun. I don't know what it is, but I'd like to discover a way to get on there without burning myself alive. Well, either way, there's the ship. Just gonna come in safely. And I'll land right on this plateau. Perfect touchdown. I do not know how Shur can stand the heat out here because it is absolutely unbearable. Alright, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Ooh. Ow. Ooh, ow. We need a status report on all systems, but internal things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both distress signals somewhere out in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. So, looks like the crew here was trying to find the others. Ooh. Escape pod 2, vessel has been mortally injured, emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3, now launching escape pod 2. Alert, collision imminent, prepare for impact. Scanning external environment, scan complete, external temperatures is prohibitively high. Verdict, inhospitable, do not seek shelter on the planet's surface. It looks like they seek shelter inside the planet. Very ingenuitive of them. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend that we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they're still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. It's incredibly dark down here. And that's the emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Priorities for the Nomai, of course. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Colas and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus layer, provided we live through this. over here so fast? I thought they were only able to live in the bramble. Well, I guess technically since it's dead, it's not doing a whole lot of living right now. But how do you even get over there? The only time I've seen one of these things outside of the bramble was when it got attached to one of the ship's landing gears. And that's when it's only a little fella. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage. It appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter there. The cavern Melora found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filled with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Alright, well, I got a place to go now. What does this say? Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank here. We cannot tell how long or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. So I'm guessing there's probably some trees down here? Might be worth it to grab some air before I venture deeper into this cavern. Whoa! That's pretty tight. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. I wonder, was this a green planet before it got so close to the sun, or was it just naturally growing down here? I'd hate to fall down there, though. That's definitely not a very pretty fall. Although it does look like I can save myself by popping on some of the rocks. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet a sandfall in the pit, then turn left, continue to the room filled with the rock column formations, and climb upwards through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. So walk forward until you meet a sandfall, turn left, continue, and climb up. Alright, well there's a sandfall, so go left. And there's the rock columns, and there's the hole. Cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melora and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for a tunnel hidden behind a falling sand. Follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site. Oh, that's a dead end, definitely. Emphasis on dead. I don't think I want that cacti to puncture my suit. Well, there's only a little further left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there, hurry before the sand comes. That is a long way down. And you're expecting me to thread the needle with this. Ow. Ah. Well, this must be the entrance. Amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this thing come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what I can see, Coles and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree that it's unlikely this dry planet is this horde's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Colts and I would find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update, we need to find a way inside quickly, my lord, because when I returned here to search for the entrance to the cave, there were children playing with the specimen. Oh. this way and try to forget what I just saw. Might as well check out this site that they finally built. Ooh. It's very, very big. Ooh, ow. I'm okay. Just a mild concussion. Although, the many concussions I've gotten on this journey, I think I'm starting to get a little used to it by now. Should we build a sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we are to complete the Ash Twin project. More about the Ash Twin, huh? I almost can't comprehend that this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, Edidia, I disagree. We are pushing a possible new technology further than ever before, and that in my existence is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and probability of this being not insufficient, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. Potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe of a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes from it. Fear of failure is a poor reason to not try. I believe if we are cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Dania, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't at all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we built it, I won't support the station's use. It seems like the survivors of this settlement were at odds with each other. What is the sun station? I haven't heard anything about that before. They did mention the Ash Twin project, which I've heard plenty of. Could it possibly be that thing that I saw revolving around the sun? Oh well, one thing I do know, I got a lot to explore here, and judging by that sand, not a whole lot of time to explore. I might as well start low and then move my way up. Well, no one's home. Well, technically no one alive. I'm just gonna do my best to try and ignore that. Remaining in the fossil fish cave to play the game. If you are too big to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to the stepping stone cave, then up and into the fossil fish cave. I tried to get to the fossil fish cave through the stepping stone cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw a light into its mouth, he'll show you the way. Target can't fit through the anglerfish overlook hole anymore. He grew bigger. He's taller than Lavi now. Who cares? Ilex is still tallest. Alright, well I have a way in there. Hopefully I have enough time to explore, because if there's anything that I can learn about those fish, that'd be greatly appreciated, because I don't want to go back to that bramble until I'm fully prepared. I said to go back to the overlook to check that out, so I might as well go do that. Uh-oh, ow! Ugh. So what I need to do is, I need to feed it a light. Right down the gullet. And then I need to go to some stepping stone cave, so I'll need to keep an eye out for that. Judging by how high up I am and how far down the anglerfish is, I'm going to need to go lower. Stepping stone cave. I'm getting kind of worried though. That sand is rising pretty fast. I need to move fast. What's left of it anyways. Whoever it was that ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. Why are we changing it? It's not hard if you can't see anything. It's too hard if you can't see anything, sorry. Umpire says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule of date, it's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. Oh, so they can't see. Oh, there's a grab lift up there. Probably best to take it. I think that sand's starting to creep up on me pretty fast. Ugh. Come on, there we go. Ooh. Anglerfish study. This anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. An update in the lore, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to the game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm extremely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protrusion from its head is a bioluminescent. Perhaps it's used its growth to attract prey, a lure? Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species of anglerfish in the dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. Hopefully I can get out of here safely. Oh, yes I can. Right out by my ship. How convenient. Might as well pick up the signal that's over here. There we go. Got the escape pod. I don't see the sun anywhere. And it's completely filling up the anglerfish room right now, so I don't think it's safe to go back inside that cave system. But there has to be more. The sun's looking a little orange, so it's not completely dead yet. And there's that sun station. At least that's what I believe it is. Don't know really what else that thing orbiting the sun could be. What's this? Place looks familiar. I think I might have seen this through one of the projection pools. Note this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on extraordinary findings from the Whitehole station. An update, the high energy lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Remy and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. Although it's inconvenient, the lab currently is only accessed through the path in the Sunless City. Well, they really didn't want anyone getting in. Door lock's completely broken, can't get in through here, so I have to go back through the city. That city's probably completely buried in sand by now. Oh. Oh. Almost got me there. What do you see, little guy? Lots to know my stuff. Don't know exactly what it is or what it does. Nope, not there. Get in there. Some tower-like structures with symbols above them. Maybe what's on that wall will tell me what it does. And I'm guessing that leads up to the front door. Well, can't get in there right now. Doubt I'm going to be able to get in there this cycle. But I might as well follow the light and see where it leads. If my theory is right, then this should be a path that leads straight from the city to the lab. Oop! Ooh, that could have been really bad. The Sunless City. I don't think I'd be able to survive going through all that ghost matter right now. Crest-like caves. can't get to Crashlight Caves because of all this sand. Don't know what else to explore right now. This entire planet is just becoming one big sand pit. Maybe report the shirt? I'm sure they'd probably have some good input on the stuff that I've discovered so far. Now, if only I can find them. Hmm? What's this? Looks like a mirror, a window. It's something, but I can't tell exactly what. Oh, is that another gravity cannon? Well, sure can wait. Judging by the look of the sun, it's getting pretty red, and he might be a little riled up and scared because the last time I talked to them. Oh well, might as well discover. Well, never mind then. Can't really discover what's buried underneath so much sand right now. I guess I am going the shirt. I just need to remember this is here for the next cycle. Alright, shirt should... There's the ship. There's shirt. Hey, buddy. I haven't seen you since last cycle.
What's you? I take it your first launch went well. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now.
Yeah, I have some things I wanted to discuss.
Is there something you need?
Well, I found some things.
Please do tell.
Found your notes on the Outer Rocks. I think I already talked to them about that. I found my writing about a hidden planet.
How fascinating. It must interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out there, further than Earthian ships would be able to travel. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's all out there. The further you go, the less we know. As such, it is well within the realm of possibility such a planet exists.
Well, there's another thing I wanted to discuss. That is about the quantum moon.
Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about the moon that sometimes is there and sometimes is not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another planet that it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts.
Well, if you can ever discover it, that'd be stellar. Interstellar. Sorry, it's just a little end of existence humor I have.
Stars, they're dying! There have been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. We're next, you understand? Our sun, by Earth's name, we're next!
How dangerous is that big column of sand, though?
Not as dangerous as what's about to happen to our solar system. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. I can't believe this.
Yeah. Judging by the look of the sun, it looks like this cycle's coming to an end. And this basin's almost completely filled up as well. Take a look at that. Oh, that is bright. The comet's making a direct shot right into the sun. There it is. only a matter of time. Wait, what's that? Oh, must have been a star or something. Oh, no, it's the embers from the campfire. It's like, I thought there was something flying next to that comet, but nope. Sure, you just threw me off my observation. Well, looks like I'm gonna be face to face with a supernova again. Maybe if I have enough time, I could probably at least take a sneak peek at the other twin over here. I'm gonna be cutting it close, but you know what? It's a risk I'm willing to take. Because there's not really much left to explore since everything's now buried in sand. Let's just drop right here. And might as well check out the one that's furthest away. Okay, never mind, we're going this way. Get up here. I saw something glowing up here. Uh-oh. I probably should get inside here real quick. Feel like I'll be a lot safer. Or not, because I think it just completely ran out of sand to give to the Ember Twin. Alright, well, let's see what this scroll has to say. Hopefully I have enough time to read it before everything goes boom. There's a slot. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are playing the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on the Ember Twin, my gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab, it's the building with the large solar panels, so I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Well, it's good to know that stuff relating to the Ash Twin project's also on this planet as well. Must be a really big project for them to dedicate so many resources to it. Oh, this is lovely. Kind of feel a little at home here. Oh, so much for the view. Where's that even coming from? Oh, there it is. Well, at least I still get a front row view.